A 12-year-old boy makes a life-changing decision at a horse auction, spending every penny of his savings on a frail, sickly horse that no one wanted. What follows is an inspiring journey of courage, compassion, and an unexpected twist that will leave you in awe. In a small rural town where daily life revolved around farms and livestock, horse auctions were major events. Farmers, traders, and horse enthusiasts gathered at these auctions, hoping to buy or sell horses for work, breeding, or competitions. The lively atmosphere was filled with the sound of excited bids, the clatter of hooves, and animated conversations. Among the crowd at one such auction stood 12-year-old Ethan, his eyes wide with wonder and determination. Having grown up surrounded by animals, Ethan felt an inexplicable connection to horses. To him, they were not just work animals. They were majestic, loyal beings with a spirit that captivated his heart. Despite his young age, Ethan had dedicated himself to learning everything he could about horses. He spent his days helping neighbors care for their horses, devouring books on equine care, and saving every penny from odd jobs and chores, all in pursuit of his dream to one day have a horse of his own. His parents, Anna and Tom, supported his passion but were cautious. Ethan, Anna often reminded him, owning a horse is a big responsibility. It's not just about buying one, it's about caring for it every single day. Ethan listened earnestly, determined to prove that he was ready. When the day of the auction arrived, Ethan clutched an envelope containing his life savings, a hard-earned $300. His excitement was palpable as he scanned the horses being led onto the stage. The majestic creatures paraded before the crowd, drawing high bids and enthusiastic applause. Then, a horse unlike any other appeared. Frail, with a dull coat and protruding ribs, the sickly horse had a defeated look in its eyes. As the auctioneer tried to ignite interest, the crowd turned away, uninterested. Murmurs of disdain rippled through the gathering. To everyone's shock, Ethan raised his hand. Whispers erupted around him as the young boy placed the opening, and only, bid for the sickly horse. "What's he thinking?" one man murmured. "Spending all that money on a lost cause," another scoffed. But Ethan saw something that no one else could, a faint glimmer of life in the horse's weary eyes. As the gavel struck, officially making him the horse's owner, Ethan's heart raced with a mix of nervousness and excitement. He had spent all his savings on a horse that others deemed worthless. Yet, to him, this horse wasn't hopeless. It was a chance to prove his dedication and compassion. Anna and Tom approached Ethan cautiously. "Ethan, are you sure about this?" Anna asked gently, her concern evident. Ethan nodded resolutely. "She deserves a chance, Mom. I couldn't leave her like that." Tom sighed but placed a reassuring hand on his son's shoulder. "All right, Ethan. If this is what you want, we'll support you. But it's your responsibility to care for her." Ethan named the horse Bella, feeling the name suited her gentle yet fragile demeanor. As they led Bella home, her unsteady steps reflected the weight of neglect she had endured. Ethan was filled with resolve to nurse her back to health, unaware of the challenges ahead. Bella's condition was dire. She was underweight, her coat dull and patchy, and her breathing labored. The road to recovery was going to be long and grueling, but Ethan was determined to give her the care she needed. The small town buzzed with gossip about Ethan's purchase. While some admired his compassion, others dismissed it as a foolish gamble. "That horse won't last a month," one farmer remarked. Ethan ignored the skepticism, focusing all his energy on Bella's recovery. He devoured books and articles about equine care, learning about proper nutrition, signs of illness, and the importance of a stress-free environment. Despite his efforts, Bella's initial days at the Johnson stable were tough. She refused to eat, barely moved, and seemed to have lost the will to live. Ethan spent hours by her side, offering hay and water, gently stroking her neck, and whispering, "You're safe now, Bella. I'll take care of you." The first breakthrough came when Bella nibbled at a handful of oats. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Encouraged, Ethan continued his efforts, gradually introducing her to better food and supplements. As the cost of Bella's care grew, Ethan worked tirelessly to earn more money. He mowed lawns, cleaned stables, and took on any chore he could find. His parents pitched in when they could, but they also wanted Ethan to understand the weight of his commitment. "You're doing great work, Ethan," Tom said one evening as they cleaned Bella's stall together. "But remember, this is a long road. It takes patience and perseverance." "I won't give up on her, Dad," Ethan replied, his voice steady with determination. Bella's journey to recovery was anything but smooth. One morning, Ethan rushed to the stable to find her lying down, her breathing labored. Panic surged through him as he called for his parents. "Mom, Dad, something's wrong with Bella." Ethan's voice trembled as he stroked her neck, trying to keep her calm. The veterinarian arrived quickly and diagnosed Bella with colic, a potentially fatal condition in horses. "It's serious," the vet warned, "but with the right care, she has a chance." Ethan stayed by Bella's side for hours, helping her stand and walking her around the paddock as instructed. He followed every detail of the vet's guidance, ensuring Bella stayed hydrated and comfortable. The ordeal was exhausting, but Bella pulled through, much to the family's relief. The close call shook Ethan but also strengthened his resolve. "If she can fight this hard, so can I," he said, stroking Bella's mane with a newfound determination. The town remained divided in their opinions of Ethan's efforts. While some neighbors continued to doubt Bella's chances, others began to admire Ethan's unwavering dedication. "You've got heart, kid," said Mr. Harris, an elderly horse trainer who had been skeptical at first. "And that horse of yours, she's got spirit. If you ever need help, just ask." Grateful for the offer, Ethan began spending afternoons at Mr. Harris's farm. The old trainer shared invaluable tips on equine care and rehabilitation, and under his guidance, Ethan gained the confidence to tackle Bella's challenges. Slowly but surely, Bella began to improve. Her dull coat regained its shine, her ribs became less pronounced, and her energy levels increased. One crisp morning, Ethan watched in awe as Bella trotted across the paddock for the first time. "Mom, Dad, look," Ethan called out, his voice bursting with excitement. Anna and Tom stepped outside, their faces lighting up at the sight of Bella moving with newfound strength. Anna's eyes welled with tears. "You've done something incredible, Ethan," she said, her voice thick with emotion. Ethan wiped his own tears and smiled. "She's getting stronger every day. I knew she could do it." Through countless hours of care and attention, Ethan and Bella developed an unbreakable bond. Bella, once wary and withdrawn, now followed Ethan around like a loyal companion. She nuzzled his shoulder when he was near and whinnied softly whenever he called her name. "You're my best friend," Ethan whispered one evening as he brushed her coat. "We've been through so much together, and I'll always be here for you." Despite Bella's progress, the true test of her recovery was yet to come. Ethan wanted to show the world that Bella was more than just a sickly horse, she was a survivor. News of Bella's transformation spread, and the organizers of the horse auction where Ethan had first found her invited him to bring her to the next event. "Show everyone what she's capable of," Mr. Harris encouraged. Though excited, Ethan felt nervous. Would Bella handle the noise and bustle of the auction grounds after all she had been through? With Mr. Harris's help, he began preparing Bella for the event, practicing walking, trotting, and even a few simple tricks to showcase her progress. The day of the auction arrived, and with it, a mix of excitement and apprehension. Ethan led Bella into the auction grounds early that morning. Her coat shone in the sunlight, her once frail frame now radiating strength. Bella's transformation was remarkable, though not complete. A slight limp still lingered as a reminder of her struggles. But her alert eyes and confident demeanor told a story of resilience. As they entered the grounds, whispers rippled through the crowd. "Is that the same horse?" someone murmured. "She looks completely different," another replied, astonished. Ethan's heart swelled with pride, but he stayed focused. This wasn't about proving others wrong, it was about celebrating Bella's journey and showing what they had accomplished together. As Ethan and Bella stood in the bustling auction grounds, the crowd's attention turned fully toward them. The announcer, who had once questioned Ethan's decision to purchase Bella, now introduced them with a mix of admiration and curiosity. "Ladies and gentlemen, you may remember young Ethan Johnson, who surprised us all by purchasing a frail, sickly horse at our last auction. Today, he's here to show us what hard work, compassion, and determination can achieve. Let's give them a warm welcome." The applause was encouraging, but Ethan's focus remained on Bella. He led her into the show ring, her movement steady and confident despite the noise and commotion around her. Bella, who once cowered in fear, now held her head high. Ethan began with simple steps, walking Bella in a wide circle. The crowd gasped as they watched her trot with grace, her coat glistening under the sunlight. The horse that had once seemed hopeless was now a picture of resilience. Next, Ethan demonstrated a few basic commands. With a soft word and gentle hand gestures, Bella stopped, turned, and backed up on cue. The crowd erupted in applause, their astonishment evident. "That's the same horse," someone exclaimed. "She's incredible," another added. Ethan beamed with pride. Bella wasn't just surviving, she was thriving. As they left the ring, a man in a sharp suit approached them. He introduced himself as Mr. Grayson, a respected horse trainer and breeder who had attended the auction to scout for talent. "You've done something extraordinary, young man," Mr. Grayson said, nodding toward Bella. "Her transformation is remarkable. I'd like to make you an offer to buy her." Ethan froze. The thought of selling Bella was unthinkable. She wasn't just a horse to him, she was a partner, a friend, and a symbol of everything he believed in. Sensing Ethan's hesitation, Mr. Grayson continued, "If you're not ready to sell, I understand. But let me offer you something else, a chance to train with me. You've got a rare talent, and I think you could go far in this field." Ethan was stunned. The man who had once doubted Bella now saw value in both of them. It was a moment of validation for all their hard work. As the offer spread through the crowd, people who had once dismissed Bella as a lost cause now approached Ethan with congratulations. "You've inspired us all, son," said an elderly farmer, shaking Ethan's hand. "It takes a big heart to see potential where others don't." Ethan smiled, overwhelmed by the support. He had never sought recognition, but knowing that Bella's story had touched so many lives made the journey even more meaningful. Ethan declined Mr. Grayson's offer to buy Bella, but he eagerly accepted the opportunity to train under him. Over the following months, Ethan split his time between his family farm and Mr. Grayson's ranch. At Mr. Grayson's ranch, Ethan learned advanced techniques in horse care and training. He discovered the importance of patience, trust, and understanding, qualities he had already demonstrated with Bella. "You have a gift, Ethan," Mr. Grayson told him one day. "Not many people can see what you see in a horse." Back at home, Bella continued to thrive. Her coat gleamed, her movements were strong and fluid, and her gentle eyes radiated trust. Bella had gone from a neglected, frail horse to a symbol of resilience and hope. Ethan's siblings adored Bella, often helping groom her or simply sitting by her side in the paddock. Bella had become a unifying force in the Johnson family, bringing them closer together. "You've shown us what it means to care for something with your whole heart," Anna told Ethan one evening. "Bella isn't just a horse, she's family." Ethan's experience with Bella also planted the seed of a bigger dream. He envisioned creating a sanctuary for neglected and abandoned horses, a place where they could find love, care, and second chances. With the support of his family and Mr. Grayson, Ethan began laying the groundwork for his sanctuary. He started a small fund, using part of the donations from Bella's story to help other horses in need. As Bella grazed peacefully in the paddock one sunny afternoon, Ethan reflected on their journey. "We did it, Bella," he whispered, stroking her mane. "We proved everyone wrong. And this is just the beginning." Bella lifted her head and nuzzled his shoulder, as if to say she understood. Ethan and Bella's journey became a story that inspired not only their small town, but also communities far and wide. The frail horse that no one wanted had transformed into a symbol of resilience, hope, and the extraordinary power of compassion. Bella's recovery inspired the local community to take action. Farmers who once dismissed the idea of saving a sick or injured animal began to reconsider their views. The local animal shelter started a new program, aptly named Bella's Fund, dedicated to rehabilitating neglected and abandoned horses. Ethan was invited to speak at community events, sharing his story of courage and determination. "Bella taught me that every life has value," he would say. "Sometimes, all it takes is someone to believe in you." His words moved audiences, and donations poured in to support both Bella's fund and Ethan's budding dream of creating a sanctuary for horses in need. At home, Bella thrived. Her coat shone, her muscles were strong, and she galloped freely across the paddock, her spirit as unbroken as ever. Watching her run, Ethan felt a deep sense of pride. "You've come so far, Bella," he would say, stroking her mane. "And this is just the start." With Mr. Grayson's guidance, Ethan honed his skills as a horse trainer, learning advanced techniques and building a foundation for his future sanctuary. Mr. Grayson often told him, "You have the heart and the talent, Ethan. Not many people can do what you've done for Bella." Ethan's dream grew with every passing day. He worked tirelessly, balancing school, his training with Mr. Grayson, and his responsibilities at home. He started saving for land to build his sanctuary and began reaching out to others who shared his vision. On a bright spring morning, Ethan stood by the fence, watching Bella graze. The thought of how far they had come filled him with gratitude. From the scared, frail horse at the auction to the proud, strong mare she was now, Bella was a testament to the power of love, perseverance, and second chances. Ethan's story, and Bella's transformation, carried a powerful message. No matter how broken someone may seem, with care and dedication, they can thrive. Their bond, forged through perseverance and love, was unbreakable, a testament to the power of compassion and second chances. If Bella and Ethan's story inspired you, show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite story of resilience? Share your thoughts, and let's celebrate the courage and compassion that changes lives. Remember, every life, human or animal, deserves a chance to shine. Subscribe to stay connected with more heartwarming and inspirational stories like this one.